Good morning. Hope everyone is doing well. I know it's been a minute for me. I decided to do something a little different so that way I could commit to doing more of a daily vlog or either at least every other day vlog with you all. But I apologize if you hear blinker or car noise. I'm in the car. I just dropped my daughter off to school. So I figured I'm going to try it this way because usually when I get back to my little office, I'm like doing multiple things. And also, I'm guilty of listening to my favorite content creators on YouTube here with their channels. And um, so, yeah, I'm easily distracted to say to say the least. Um, I woke up feeling this morning. I feel really, really good. It's been a stressful week and a half. My daughter had to take her. She's special needs, so she has a long medical history. And so when something is off with her, it always puts me into just stress mode and trying to figure out, okay, what's going on. So it started 2 Sundays ago where she woke up with a really bad headache and it wouldn't go away. And so typically when that happens, it has to do with her shunt, and that's brain related. And usually when that's malfunctioning or not working properly, she typically has to go in for major surgery. So I immediately grabbed the go bag. Our go bag is things I need, like for myself, for a few days or typically 3 to 4 days at the hospital. Just some essentials for myself, like undergarments, change clothes, coloring books for us so that we have something kind of occupy our time, etc. So I immediately grab the bag and I take her to the children's hospital, which is not, it's a pretty good drive for us. So typically it takes, with no traffic, it takes about 45 minutes to get there. So we got there and basically was there all day because they did their testing. She has to do MRI, CAT scan, and so on. And fortunately, it was not the shunt. So I was relieved because I'm like, okay, she doesn't have to have major surgery, but what is going on? Because while we were there, she kept spiking a fever. 1 minute she's freezing, next minute she's hot and sweaty. So anyways, ended up being she tested positive for the flu. So the first sign of the flu in her was the headache. It just wouldn't go away. Now, unfortunately, in her case, with her history, because she has a history of seizures, she is not able to take the flu medication that they prescribe for that because it puts her at higher risk of seizure activity. So it was a very long week and a few days of dealing with the flu and its various symptoms. So this week she is back to school and we are getting back into routine because that's like very important with her. And yeah, so my stress level is, starting to come on down a little bit. I am definitely grateful for the communities of content creators that I follow on here, and they keep me distracted in a good way. So, yeah, life is good right now. I feel extra good this year because I'm not a last minute shopper. I got on top of things and got it done. I started the tradition of putting my Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving, and let me tell you, my mom was like thinking I was crazy about doing that. She's like, we haven't even done Thanksgiving and you already have the tree up. But when I tell you, it just flows a lot better for me. I feel like we enjoy it longer. I feel like I'm not rushed to get everything up in December and I have to do shopping, and I just feel like I'm well organized. Anybody know how that feels? You feel like, okay, for me, it feels like my mind is not cluttered. I feel like, okay, I have grip on all the moving parts that's going on in my life. So it's the little things that make me happy. So, yeah, other than that, it's just basically getting back into routine. And so I was giving thought last night about some things that I want to get accomplished next year. And I find I love having an adult child as well, because especially when I don't want to talk to other people about um, certain things. You know how like I'm a real stickler about like move in silence, because I have had the situation where you tell somebody in confidence what you're doing or what you want to do, and hey, they turn around and they go do it, and it's just like, whoa, wait a minute, what kind of friendship is this? I've had that happen to me. So ever since then, I tend to move in silence, or I will pick up the phone and call my son and kind of get his advice or bounce some things off of him. And something that I have been developing for my daughter, because she will need assistance when she becomes an adult. And so we had been working on a small business for her, something that she could run with some assistance. And it's, at home, home-based business. So we had started a candle business, and it was doing really well through like word of mouth, people who wanted to support her, but I hadn't really like fully given it my attention. I had put it on TikTok, and we were doing great there for a while, and then all of a sudden the views dropped. And I think TikTok has a way of just really controlling your destiny. I mean, you're doing great one minute, and the next minute they're suppressing views, and it's just too many little tricks. And so I was in the process of building up her website and figuring out, okay, we want to add on some new products and try to get it more out there. So that's going to be one of my focuses for next year. So we can really get that going, where we see the growth in the company. Right now it's just kind of stalled, and that honestly, it's completely my fault, because it hasn't really gotten the full attention as my main business that I run. But I want to change that next year. And it was just so encouraging for my son to tell me that we have great products, and he was giving me some ideas of what I need to be doing. And it was just, I don't know, it was refreshing, and it was a proud mom moment at that time too, because I felt like I've raised a doggone good son. I can call him for advice. So that feels great. But other than that, um, yeah, like I said, life's good. So that was really about all I had this morning. I just quickly wanted to come on, and hopefully you you all are doing great. And hopefully I can make this a regular routine for myself, because like I said earlier, routine is important. So if I can get into the routine of just having a daily vlog, maybe I can be more consistent with my content. My content, really, I was trying to think about, everybody has their own lane on YouTube. And so I was trying to really map out, like, when I come on and chat, I don't want to seem like I'm rambling, but I want to be relatable to, there are so many people that are, dealing with children that have special needs. And sometimes it can be really challenging and stressful. And sometimes you feel like you're just alone in it. And I kind of want to connect with, and even just moms in general, women who have kids, or just, I just want to just be relatable to anybody dealing with certain stressors or things going on in life, where, you have someone that you're not alone, basically. You're not alone. And just build a community of women supporting each other. So that was all I had this morning. Y'all have a fantastic, productive day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.